Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. We are outside a house flip I bought a couple months ago from a wholesaler, and I made a big mistake on this one that I should never have done, but I did it anyway, and now it's kind of coming back to bite us a little bit. You have not seen this house or a video of it because it's still occupied, but it was supposed to be vacant when we bought it, and the wholesaler said it would be vacant. And the big mistake I made was not checking on the house before I bought it to make sure it was actually vacant. So we got a good deal on it. We paid $160,000, and the ARV, the after repaired value, is probably in the range of $270 to $280. So we have a lot of room. It is an old, outdated house. The inside needs quite a bit of work. He did smoke in there quite a bit, and there is some weird outbuildings in the back we'll show you here in a second. So what we've done is, first, the wholesaler kept telling me he's working with the guy to get him out. He'd get him out soon. He's gonna even help him move. Well, none of that actually happened. And basically the wholesaler said, I don't know what to do, I'm done with this. So it's a new wholesaler we have not worked with before, but we kind of told him, hey, you're paying for our eviction costs, because he made a lot of money on this deal too. I think he made something like 30 or 40,000 on the assignment fee. So I think he can afford to pay for the eviction costs, since he said it would be vacant, and he hasn't really done a whole lot to help us out with that part of it. We also have talked to our eviction attorneys, so that's something we always like to use, attorneys for our evictions. We'll drive around the block here and look at the back. Snowing in Colorado again. It's been a snowy February. But we use eviction attorneys just to handle the paperwork, make sure everything's done right, all of that stuff. And they had talked with this guy because they filed the notice on his door. He said, oh, I'm going to move out, I'll get out of here. And so they suggested we give him 2 weeks to move out, or they want to give him like 3 weeks. We said, no, if he's out in 2 weeks, we'll let him move out, otherwise do the eviction. So here's the back of this beautiful building as well. So he's supposed to be out Monday, so it does not look like he is getting very close to moving out. We'll see. There was still stuff in the porch, and he never answers his door when I knock on it. As we did knock on it, try and talk to him, he just didn't respond. The only time he responded was when he got the actual eviction notice. So if he's not out by Monday, the eviction's already been filed, paperwork's there, we'll get that started, and hopefully he'll leave before that happens. But in a few weeks, if he doesn't leave, then the way the evictions work in Colorado is the sheriff comes over. We have to supply enough manpower to move everything out of the house in an hour. So sometimes they gave us a little leeway on that, but if the house is full of stuff and if we show up with like one guy, they'll just cancel it and make us reschedule the eviction, because the sheriff is supposed to be there the whole time, and they have quite a few evictions to do throughout the whole county. We live in a very big county. So they give us an hour to get everything out. And that's just stuff outside the house usually. And we just put it on the curb, or what we can do is get a big dumpster, open up the dumpster, put all the stuff in there, just as long as we leave the dumpster there for 24 hours, open, to give the guy a chance to come get his stuff. Then that's all that's required. After the 24 hours, or maybe it's 48 hours, then we can remove anything he hasn't come to get. We have possession of the house is ours. So it's kind of an annoying process. I've done a ton of evictions for banks and REO companies when I was listing foreclosures, and we've had to do a few on our properties as well. The most famous one is a dead snake eviction we did last year from a house we bought from a wholesaler too, and that took a ton of people. That house was a hoarder house, just full of junk. I'll try and link to that if I remember. If not, remind me in the comments. So this house, fingers crossed he'll be out by Monday, but I doubt it. We'll probably have to go through a full eviction. But lesson learned, always check your properties before you buy them, walk through them, make sure they didn't burn down, make sure they're still standing, there's no one living in them, and that can help solve a lot of problems. All right, so we'll be back to show this one as soon as it's empty, hopefully soon, but it might be a few weeks or even a month or two. And then we'll have many more videos on other flips, rentals, all that good stuff going on, other advice videos too. So be sure to subscribe. We love seeing comments. I love seeing what you guys think, and the likes and all that good stuff too. All right, we will be back soon, hopefully with good news on this property.